Sergeant Celetti is joined tonight by his wife Liza, his father Gerald Celetti Jr., and Primary Captain Karen Pitts. On behalf of Bob Barker Company, please accept my thanks and congratulations on the work you do for Hampden County.
Good evening. I'm truly honored and humbled to be standing in front of you here in Louisville to receive this highly prestigious award. My first opportunity with the training department began back in 2012. At the time when the position was posted for applications, my training background consisted of informal one-on-one trainings when I was working in retail prior to corrections, and your traditional hip pocket training for the one or two soldiers that I used to have serving the military, and I'll talk a little bit about that afterwards and how that's related to this. Nonetheless, I figured I would apply because I always had a passion for training and networking with people. After the deadline passed for the applications, I heard over 25 people expressed interest in the position. All were exceptional candidates with various backgrounds and disciplines, and each one of them I admired and respected. I didn't think I even had a chance, to be honest with you. After 2 extensive interviews, I received an offer from retired Sheriff Michael Ash to join the training department. He explained that the decision was so tough, he had to appoint 2 people. The late Lieutenant Mark Met, who had a variety of disciplines and backgrounds, and me. Since that first day working in training to now, I've been fortunate to receive 2 promotions, one to corporal and one to sergeant. I supervise 2 full-time training officers. I've been sent to various instructor schools to include firearms, CPR, first responder, defensive tactics, and fit force. I serve as the Academy Commandant for our basic training academies. I manage, facilitate, and train our newly created cadet training program, seasonal correctional staff program, monthly new staff orientation programs, and our annual in-service trainings. I serve on our esteemed Honor Guard, and as of last Thursday, I was recently appointed to the newly created Special Response Team. I also manage our Veteran Affairs Apprenticeship Program for qualified veteran staff. As eager as I was to get all those certifications, it took time. More so, it took support and guidance from others to get me there. I mentioned earlier that I served in the military. I served in the Army National Guard for over 18 years. I currently serve as an operations NCO, and I hold the rank of Sergeant First Class. I've deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, and Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. During my year-long deployment to Cuba, I firmly believe my training background and experience were critical in preparing my soldiers for a zero-incident deployment in detention operations. The Hampden County Sheriff's Department leadership philosophy is servant leadership. The goal of servant leadership is for the leader to serve and put the needs of servant leaders, employees first, and to help those people develop and perform as highly as possible. Servant leadership has been instilled early on in my military career, and it followed me into the Sheriff's Department. I try to promote this daily with my staff and future officers. You're probably wondering, why do I keep mentioning servant leadership? Well, I share this because I'm very fortunate to be on the receiving end of this throughout my life. Many of these people have personally and professionally demonstrated this philosophy to me and probably didn't even realize what kind of impact it had on me and others around them. The people in my life who have exemplified servant leadership are my parents, my wife, and my mentors. I would have never been able to accomplish what I have and be standing here today without their support. As I thank the following, I hope you'll be able to see where servant leadership may have impacted me from some of these individuals. I'd like to thank my Sheriff, Nicholas Kochi, for supporting me throughout my tenure in the training department. He has trusted and empowered me to make the best decisions possible for the betterment of our department. I'd like to personally thank my mentor, Primary Captain Karen Pitts, who is here in attendance with us tonight. Karen, you've taught me everything I know, from creating and facilitating programs to running the academy. You've always been there for me, and I'm forever grateful for your support and friendship. I'd like to thank retired Lieutenant Wade Dubois and Standards and Training Manager Tom Rondo for nominating me for this award. I'd like to thank the AJA Awards Committee for selecting me for this prestigious award. I'd like to thank Bob Barker for sponsoring this award. And I would like to congratulate each and every one of the award recipients tonight. I would like to thank my father Gerald, who's also here tonight, and my mother Kathy, for always being available to support me and the family when I'm away. Both have allowed me to pursue my dreams, and I'm very fortunate for that. Lastly, I'd like to personally thank my wife Liza for keeping the household together when I'm away with work and military. You inspire, motivate, and amaze me every day on your resilience to change that happens day to day in our lives. Even though it can be stressful and overwhelming, you always find a way to figure it out so I can continue to do what I love. Thank you for always being my #1 fan. Thank you.